Hello, Sylvia.
Yo.
Bit racist.
What to?
I don't know. Tell me. What language was that?
I don't know.
See, there you go. There's no right answers anymore when someone brings out the R word. Or do some feedback.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I want to congratulate a couple of people here who have proven to us that the contact form works on the website. On the website, send feedback. Or talkingasspodcast@gmail.com if you like to rock it old school. Contact form on the website comes through to the same inbox, like magic. It's all technology, isn't it?
Geology.
Yeah. Want to hear some?
Of course.
All right. Here's one from someone called Zinger McTavish.
That's real?
Yeah, that sounds really real. I bet that's someone's real name. And the subject is Shooter McGavin.
Oh, gee.
Hi, Sylvia. Ooh, addressed to you.
Oh. Well, hello.
What's his name?
McGavish.
Zinger.
Okay.
Hi, Sylvia. I can't believe you let Danny get away with calling Shooter McGavin one of the best golfers of all time. Ever heard of Tiger Woods? Or Donald Trump?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you see that video of Donald Trump getting caught on his own golf course in Scotland where his caddy was chucking balls out of his pocket into the rough so Donald could find his ball? There's a whole book I once read called Commander-in-Chief about Donald Trump's cheating nature in both the game and also the business of golf. Fascinating book, recommend it.
Oh, I will be getting that at the library in a minute.
I sense a little bit of sarcasm.
No.
No, you're not. It's not going on your reading list. You couldn't fit in some of Trump's golf adventures and business adventures into your tarot reading schedule.
I have too many witch stories to get through, you know. Witch romance. Hashtag witch romance.
Yeah. There's another one here from Laura.
Was that it for me? There was no signing off. No sweet goodbyes to Sylvia. Kind regards.
Yeah, well, let me tell you a secret about some internet stuff is you're sometimes going to have to deal with a little bit of negative feedback as well.
Was there negative?
Well, you let me get away with something. It was addressed to you. You're meant to be here to keep me in check, and you
I feel like I failed at the first hurdle because you're an uncontrollable creature of grave proportions.
Yeah.
Not size related.
Also, I get it. Fat joke. Good fat joke.
It was a good
of
fat.
Great proportions. Got it. You know. This was from Laura, also from the contact form on the website. Since we're also letting people volunteer guests to the show in the contact form, so that explains this a little bit. Volunteering someone from your sister podcast to come on the show. It's called Talking Asset Management with KPMG. Comes up every time I search for your show on Apple Podcasts. I wonder how many suits have stumbled on your show and have given it a listen. Time for some dick jokes and derivatives, maybe. Well, I would love to have someone from Talking Asset Management at KPMG on the show. Thank you, Laura, for volunteering them. And because you volunteered it as a point of pride, I will have to contact them and say by popular demand, people would like you on my show. I'm just going to go ahead and guess that they might be a little bit mainstream, vanilla-ish, maybe. You know?
Well,
go ahead guessing that a corporation like KPMG doesn't allow their podcasters to randomly appear on other people's somewhat unhinged at times podcasts.
What is KPMG?
Accounting, consulting, largest accounting firm in the world.
Brilliant. Well, yeah. That's great. You can get something.
Well, anybody out there, if you have an in with KPMG, let us know. We'll have anyone from there, to be honest. I'm sure there's lots of people at KPMG who aren't boring. I mean, an accountancy doesn't sound like exciting, but I can make anyone sound exciting.
I don't think they'll be boring in their sort of American Psycho type way.
Oh, you think, yeah, that, what's his name? Christian
Bale.
Bateman.
Bale.
But what was the name of his character?
Oh, Jason Bateman.
Jason Bateman.
That's
yeah.
not true.
Christian Bateman. Yeah. No.
Jason Bateman is Jason Bateman.
What? That's a different guy.
Yeah, that is in the actor Jason Bateman.
So what is
Who's
the
that?
name of American Psycho, the actual character? I've always known this. It's one of those, there's this number of celebrities that the average mind can keep track of. And what happens is when you learn more celebrity names, like names fall off the wagon and you don't remember them. So, Patrick Bateman, I was close.
Oh.
It's not Jason Bateman, it's Patrick
Oh,
Bateman.
Patrick.
So you know how celebrities fall off of your memory when you remember new ones. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
the problem.
it's like a couple of hundred. I don't know what the average number is, but there's a whole name for it, and it's like a well-known phenomenon. Patrick Bateman, the character name, is something I've mentioned as a joke in some conversation, like in the last few months, and I've known it. And then it's just binned because suddenly I know who Bad Bunny is from the Happy Gilmore movie or something. Like when a new one enters the fray, then you lose a few, right? I also want to address have you been following this when they're painting St. George's crosses? And for those who don't know, it's the flag of England, the red cross over the white.
Flag of not great people, like.
Yeah, well,
racist.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's so strange, that red cross over a white background, the English flag. It's like when I was a kid and had never lived here, I associated it with like English, the national football team, soccer team, like people like Michael Owen and David Beckham and whoever were the Alan Shearer, if he's even English, I don't know. But like all those late 90s, early 2000s football stars when I was a little boy. That's like what I associated the flag with. I didn't associate it with any kind of racism or anything.
No.
Then I moved here and I started noticing that often, yes, I'm not saying everyone who flew that flag on their house or anything or painted it into a street has anything dodgy going on in their opinions. I'm saying often the more years you spend here, the more the vibe becomes that if you see the British flag, the Union Jack, not much to think about it, just a generally nationally proud person. But if you see specifically the England flag, then yes, you like in your mind for some reason, like it's become associated with racism, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's fair. I'm not saying that's even accurate, but that's how it's associated. So now when you're driving around like British towns and there's suddenly a bunch of these crosses everywhere, yeah, I can see how some people would feel uncomfortable.
I think it would make. It's basically saying get the fuck out, isn't it? And have you watched This Is England, the film?
No.
Shane Meadows.
No.
Of course you haven't. It's a wonderful film, and you're like 20 years too late. But it's the 80s, and it's the start of the skinhead vibes and the northern and.
I do have to say, thank you for the film recommendation. We will all have to watch that one. This Is England. I do have to say that aesthetically speaking, purely aesthetically, nothing else, purely aesthetically, the roundabouts do look a lot more pleasing if you put a red cross on them. Suddenly it has some character.
People just do like foliage and flowers. Usually that's just enough, Tony. So.
Yeah, fair. I mean, yeah, just making things pretty would be another option rather than any kind of crosses or.
You don't need a message. Put your messages away. Put it away. We don't need the cross. We don't need the messages.
Well, it's an anti-immigration thing, right?
Yeah.
Let's not beat around the bush. I'm fucking around. I know that that's what they're doing, right? It's an anti-immigrant thing.
Yeah, so why are they getting angry about that? Is it because everyone's poor and all the government are like sort of gaslighting everyone and saying, no, you're fine, just keep buying the butter that's gone up in price and all the basics, and everything's going to be a little bit more expensive. But you're going to be fine on that minimum like payment every month. You'll be fine because this is what we need to do for the public purse. Well, that creates rage, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're saying
So
that
then,
in an economic downturn, anti-immigrant sentiment tends to go up.
but we've also
I
got
believe
like
that's true,
a
yeah.
Labour government that are basically conservatives in disguise. So all of those people that vote Labour like as a passion, they've sort of been cheated on as such. But then what is it? Who are the people that are going all like extreme anti-immigration? Like,
It's the working class general.
so
That
then they're
wouldn't
the ones
surprise
as
me.
usual that are getting caught out. And it's like, why is it immigration that has to be blamed for? It's actually the big, the man, as I said last time.
Jesus. Yeah. Well, you know how I feel about this is that when a lot of people in my circles are on Team Red, and Team Red out here in England is Labour. Fewer, but some are Team Blue, and they all seem to be so goddamn happy when the other team wins and finally there's a change. And I always say, you're not gonna like the Team Red any more than you like Team Blue. This is fan behavior. You have your team that you support.
Not
They're not gonna
everyone's like
do
that,
it.
are they?
Yeah,
But
well, I'm generalizing, but yes, I'm saying it doesn't shock me that people are now not happy with Team Red.
what?
Doesn't shock me one bit, and they were unhappy with Team Blue. Maybe try Team Orange and see what that is. I don't know.
But
As someone
also,
who studied university politics in England, I actually fucking hate British politics and talking about it. So can I do a gentle transition from one island paradise to the next? Our paradise here, England, an island paradise, to one that you've prepared for us.
yeah, Antigua and Barbuda.
We've been to a neighboring island paradise already. Did you know that?
Which one is that,
Isn't
Danny?
isn't Anguilla the one where from which they tried to invade Antigua once upon a time, and like they had they had this war that had to do with like 14 people in a dinghy trying to invade the neighboring island. That was Antigua, I think.
As I said, you're going to end up knowing more than me about this, you know?
I don't know anything about Antigua and Barbuda.
Okay. So,
Can you start with the basics? Why are there two names?
well, what do we always end up going back to? Colonization, dude. It's all about that.
Yeah, but I've also several times said on the show that not every problem in the world is because of colonialism. That's a very annoying and simplified way of viewing the world. But yes, what happened? So Antigua Barbuda, I'm guessing Spanish colony, yes or no?
A bit of English.
Bit of English.
Columbus, Spanish. England, colonized. So Christopher Columbus found the gold, started de-enslaving, named the island
Started the enslaving there or brought slaves from Africa there?
Africa.
Okay.
Then the English properly colonized it in 1632. And the sugarcane, tobacco, indigo, and ginger.
Ooh, what's indigo? Tell us about indigo. I think it's a color, isn't it?
Well, yeah, it is a color.
And it's apparently a airline, Indigo Airlines. Did you know that? Can I just tell you about Indigo Airline low-cost flights?
Oh, it literally is the color.
Yeah.
It is a color, but what
Yeah.
is it? It's a crop.
It's a crop, yeah.
Yeah.
Crop that creates coloring. Oh, keep going. Sorry about that tangent. This episode is brought to you by Indigo Airlines, your trusted airline. New Delhi to Kuala Lumpur.
The British gave the rights of the island to the first plantation owner in 1685. Just gave him the rights. And then what happened was, that was till 1860. and it was only decolonised in 1956. In 1981, it became properly independent.
Okay. Colony, independence, slavery, transatlantic slave trade, indigo, sugarcane, ginger. Okay, quick question. Any kind of super cool jet fighters landing there today so that to prepare for
the only one that has an airfield.
Okay, so potentially gonna become like all the other island paradises, some kind of staging area for a war against Brazil or Venezuela.
It's got an air force.
They have an air force
Yeah, the only country with an air force.
in the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Cool fact. Cool fact.
Barbuda particularly has pink sands, which is made up of coral and shells.
Pink sand, Air Force, indigo. Very cool.
365 beaches, one for every day of the year.
On both islands total or just one of them?
Both, I think. The frigate bird. Shout out to the frigate bird.
Frigate.
Yeah, frigate.
Don't like it.
The
Frigate.
Frigate, largest frigate colony, and lives there.
Okay.
And, so the symbol of hospitality is what?
Their symbol of hospitality.
The symbol of the nation.
The dolphin.
No. Any more?
A bird.
No.
I'm thinking what their flag is. Oh, I played those quiz games with all the flags. I can't think of theirs, but is it the sun?
No.
All right, tell us.
Pineapple.
Cool.
And they mostly rely on rainwater. And they have carnival every year. And it would be really nice to hear more about the folk tales.
They seem to be very...
Lots of folk tales.
Yeah, they seem to be very good at cricket in Antigua and Barbuda.
It's more than just a thing. It's like a national identity.
Yeah, most famous people that are from there are cricketers. I don't really know anyone else who's from there. Anything else I got there in my mind, by the way, I was right about their flag, which is why I guessed sun from the quiz games. I was right. That's the flag, the red and black flag with the sun in it. So anything else tickle your fancy? Did you find anything weird or interesting? Any true crime cases?
There's in the Guana Island Development Project, the residents shot the Prime Minister's brother in retaliation to some...
Okay. Yeah. But, I mean, so far I do have to say that the place excites me as a tourist destination, but there's no... it's almost a shame that they won't be part of the next war, eh? Seems like. You know? They don't have there's no Diego Garcia vibes going on. No. So what, you looked into this country, was it satisfying? Where does it rank now on your...
Oh, and what I was going to say about Barbuda is where they have these ultra celebrity spa beach life things.
Where would you rank it in all the island paradises we visited? Obviously England is first, you know?
Pretty high. Yeah.
I'd rather go there than the Kuril Islands or Anguilla. So people are disappearing in Antigua.
Fruitless island-wide searches and desperate appeals for help, says the BBC. Proportionately high number.
So people are going missing in Antigua. All right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Please follow this story for us. See if there's any updates. Make some kind of alert so you can keep into the research. Update us.
It's only home to 100,000 people. Few of them.
Update us in the next episode if there's been any more or what's going on. Try to keep your eye on that story if you can. That's fantastic. Missing people is awful. It always reminds me of that joke. Mitch Hedberg had a famous joke. The legendary one-liner comedian had this joke about when you're in a restaurant and they ask for the party names and you're queuing up to the desk where the host then seats you at a table. You know what I mean? Like that line where you're waiting for your table. And they go Bush, party of two. and then if you don't answer, that means the bushes didn't show up. So then they go, Johnson, party of 4, next up. Like they just keep going. And then Mitch Hedberg was like, well, what happened to the bushes? Can somebody please find out what happened to them? It should be Johnson, search party of 4.
Yeah.
You know? So that, and then I would take that further to a serious point. Like missing people case is so awful that why don't we just stop everything? Like wouldn't that solve it? If when anyone goes missing without an explanation, like you just stop everything until they're found, right? Nobody gets to do anything, right? And then until there's at least, well, obviously that's not practical, but you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like for COVID, we locked down entire cities. What if when any child goes missing, for example, we lock down an entire city for a certain amount of time and give it like a real chance? Like give it, like everybody joins the search party and you search just every single house in the city. At least you've given it a proper go, right? And then, all right, we've given it a week. Now, section by section, you get to return to normal life, right? But still, until they're found, every month you need to do reserve duty in the search parties. Like every month, each citizen of this region where someone's gone missing has to put in 2 hours of community service looking for them, right? Right, by law.
But then some people aren't good, and they'll conceal stuff.
Well, yeah. Anyway, it's just an idea, and I know we obviously have all the major decision makers of the planet are listening to this show, so.
So they say that like there's a lot of dense bushland, and that's somewhere where bodies can be hidden. They're saying it could be like organ donor stealing and selling. Like, is like 70 in the last decade of people that have gone from teenage to like in their late 70s.
17 people in a decade.
70.
70 in 10 years. I suppose in a small island nation, that is quite a lot. You should have led with this, by the way. First rule of journalism, don't bury the lead.
Second rule is don't ask the journalist to present their case before they finish researching.
It's
Lois Lane.
That's Lois quote, direct quote, Lois Lane. Fair enough.
My idol.
All right. What do we have to look forward to here, Sylvia?
We got a couple of things. One on ships.
Ships. We got some religion coming up.
Jeffrey.
And not just me shitting on religion. That wouldn't be fair. We got some proper religion coming up in maybe 1 or even 2 episodes. And ships, science. Got some science.
Yeah, science and aliens and stuff. And then
possibly a real life money guy.
Possibly a real life alien.
A money guy. I got, I think he's one of Gary's friends. I think he knows Gary personally.
I'd just like to add that I liked your football, well, NFL one. I took down all of the names that you mentioned, and now I need to collate them into piles for when I do my draw. But I feel like we
draft. Feeling confident about the fantasy season?
Draft.
Feeling confident about the...
I think I'm feeling more confident than I did last time, but I still don't understand the game. But I understand who's good more, and I recognise some of the names, so I'm feeling hopeful. You mentioned Zay Flowers? Like seed flowers.
The flowers.
The flowers. And I was a follower of Zay Flowers from way back. And by way back, I mean last year.
In his mixtape era, yeah.
Yeah, and now he's coming up, And so I need to make a list of who I'm going to draft.
Okay. And here's...
feedback here.
If any listeners want a special invitation to the Talking House Fantasy League, you may contact us through the website or by email, and you have until Tuesday, let's call it Tuesday morning American time, Tuesday afternoon British time, so it gives us some time to do the admin and see how or why not you may be allowed to join.
West Coast or East Coast?
It's fucking just By Tuesday, send me your name and we'll see if you can get it.
Tuesday Antigua time.
Yeah, Tuesday Antigua time. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for that excursion to Antigua.
I'm
Well,
sorry,
sorry about
Antigua, I didn't, and Bermuda, I didn't do you justice.
Yeah, it's Barbuda. That much justice. So you could get the name right at least.
Barbuda. Is it oh, I wanna take it.
They're not in that song.
Are they not? Antigua, Barbuda.
Rupert.
There.
Rupert Holmes. No?
That's not who did it.
Yeah. Yes.
It's the Beach Boys.
That's it. Kokomo is the name of the song,
Why?
but the Beach Boys is a cover, I believe.
Oh, they're always a cover.
So I believe it's Rupert something, right? It is the Beach Boys originally.
I am concerned, everyone, by how little this guy recording with me listens to me or believes me when I know something. I'm not surprised.
Who wrote
partly because I don't know things quite often, but this time I knew it. Man.
The B-side for the single by the Beach Boys is Tutti Frutti by Little Richard.
Yeah, because it's all like, what's a really nice, have a tequila sunrise, and yeah.
Awesome song, by the way. Cypress Hill, Tequila Sunrise. Tequila sunrise with the bloodshot eyes. My, how time flies and goes by surprise. Huh? So, there you go. That's my public service announcement. Now, you got any?
Interesting accent there, Sonny.
I can go more Mexican. Tequila sunrise. My only Mexican I can do is a really flamboyant, really camp Mexican. Sunrise. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Got a public service announcement? Oh yeah, press the internet buttons, follow, share with a friend, tell a friend, tell your mother, tell your cousin, tell your doctor, and most importantly, tell your parole advisor about the show. And
what, now I can talk?
Now.
Ugh, the power of this guy. Someone needs to come on and knock him down a few pegs.
Always with the violent, huh? Oh, men suck. Hit him in the balls.
Hit him in the head.
Alright, yeah.
With your nunchucks that we all
got a public service announcement.
Sorry. Give your dog a doggy massage at least once a week. Once a day is better. Feel their paws.
I got an epic one. Next time you're vacuum cleaning or hoovering, take off the bit with the brush and the weird hair, the weird mohawk on the bottom, and use the hose to suction some of that, because that stuff is always full of hair and dust. So clean the actual brush, or the actual brush head of that machine, and you'll get better results. That's a top 5.
Sponsored by Dyson.
Yeah, that was a top 5.
I think that was like, everyone knows that, but you've just taken up hoovering in your later life.
I'm a man.
Because you're a man, and you're used to not doing it.
I am a man. What does that mean? Goodbye, everybody.
Watch This Is England. Very good.